Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 668, to write an extraordinary book. There's Stanley. We've been out once. Go out again probably as soon as I'm done. Alright, to write an extraordinary book, you have to live an exceptional life. But you can live that exceptional life in your mind. You don't have to fall into the doldrums of the everyday and write from that perspective, because people want to escape. They're reading fiction to escape. So as long as you're writing fiction books, escape. And if you're writing nonfiction, make them extraordinary. Keep them exciting. Don't have to be dry. AI can write dry stuff. We write better stuff than that. All right. So even if it's only in your own mind, this is where you can make a difference. Live that extraordinary life. Now, even if you have lived an extraordinary life, that doesn't always translate well to the written page. It doesn't necessarily read like a great story. You have to manage the flow of the story, the ebbs and the flows. You have to manage the conflict, and you have to manage the resolutions and not put them right up front and do flashbacks then to fill in the story. No, right? Keep it moving forward. Do it in a way that is entertaining and still extraordinary. So that's where you make it better. Tie those strings together. Add in some extra bits. You can editorialize. You can sensationalize. You can add stuff that was never real. And that's okay. That's what books are all about. So deliver extraordinary for others to live. You're giving them an escape from the everyday world. So live an extraordinary life. Make it exceptional by writing a great book. What if you have lived an extraordinary life for real? Write it down. But then goes back to you got to make it a great story, which is a little bit different than just writing down your memoirs of awesomeness and changing it a little bit. You can change it a lot. Editorialize, sensationalize, do what you need to do to make it a good story, because that's what you're doing. You're entertaining people, even if you're entertaining them with your real life. And here's another thing you can do. Act in a way that promotes greatness. Be kind. Be a good person. Be that person that you want to read about, that protagonist. Always be the protagonist if you can be. Even antagonists think of themselves as protagonists. The bad guy thinks themselves as the good guy. And they may do good things. Oh, there's a story element. Doesn't necessarily have to have a bad guy. But for a good story, you probably need one. Don't make a bad guy in real life if you don't need to. And this is behave in a way that promotes greatness. And that'll help you as an author and help your author brand too. Living an extraordinary life, sharing things from your life, even if it's in your own mind. Write a great story, deliver it. You'll be rewarded when the fans read it. Peace, fellow humans.